Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Tuesday. It is day two of our multi-review week. With me once again, we have Campo.Reviews, the man who reviews movies, TV shows, everything else in between. You want something reviewed? Hey, Supergirl trailer just dropped. We got a review on that. So when he decides to put it up, it'll be there. So go check out the link in the description box below. Sign up for Campo's channel, and while you're there, like, comment, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're 20 subs away. Let's make a Christmas miracle happen here. And follow us on Spotify. Our Spotify is growing. We actually did pretty well this year on Spotify. So we're talking NXT today. NXT Deadline featuring two Iron Survivor Challenges matches. And the show starts off, interestingly enough, with Obafemi and Ricky Saints.
And
I,
it was a pretty good match.
I was gonna say I really like this match.
Yeah, I had a really good time watching
I
this.
think Obafemi has improved quite a bit.
I think he can just well, it's not I wouldn't compare him to AJ Francis necessarily, but they have that same thing where as long as they exist in the match and they don't botch anything,
Hmm.
you're probably just going to have a good solid match.
Yeah, and then that's what this was. This was just a good, solid wrestling match. No plunder, no outside interference. I haven't seen an actual wrestling match in a while.
Yeah, it's getting especially with WWE the last two shows, this one and main event, which we'll talk about when we get to
Yeah,
that show, but
because I was so pissed off with that match.
there's too many near falls.
Yeah,
Like WWE is like pushing the amount of near falls you get in a match to like an insane limit.
yeah. But Ricky Saints, it's a short run. So do you think he's injured or is he coming up to the main roster?
I think they were just testing him to see how it would go.
Because I think he's going to be revealed as one. I think he might be revealed as the masked member for the Vision.
That's fine.
So, but Obafemi does win the championship back, and what happens is we'll talk about it later in the show. The winner of the Iron Survivor match decides to challenge him on NXT the next night, as opposed to New Year's Evil, and whoever won this match would face Cody Rhodes at Saturday night's main event.
So I guess we know who won the match.
Yeah. But with that, our women's Iron Survivor Challenge, we get Kendall Gray starting off the match with not Kendall Gray. Yeah, Kendall Gray. She's starting off the match against it was a Kalani Jordan, I think it was, right? Yeah.
And like I just need to say shame on me for having no idea who Kendall Gray is because she was really good.
Yeah.
She has a wrestling style that's it's
Reminiscent of Brankowski.
kind of she's very slow. Like her pacing is slow, but there's no botch in
Wasted.
any of her movement.
There's no wasted movement
Yeah,
either.
so like you get those weird WWE runs where someone like lightly jogs into the corner and when they're trying to do like a high impact move and it like you don't feel it, but like just everything was executed so perfectly that even though she wasn't doing things at a full power or full
Yeah.
speed, it felt like it was just fine.
Yeah.
Um, Kalani Jordan in the beginning, I would say it was pretty decent,
Yeah.
but
It's
like
when it was when the rest of the women started coming in.
yeah, Kailani turned into a botch fest once
Yeah.
everybody else started coming into the ring. Like, and it's like we're not here to beat up on people,
No.
but like
But
she just
and this wasn't a bad
is,
match either.
yeah, no, it was pretty decent. The Sol
But
Ruka shit, I don't want that storyline. That's so
which was
AEW.
the Sol
Oh, injured
Rukans.
in the middle of the match, they have to leave. Oh,
Yeah.
they're coming back.
Yeah. When they did that, I honestly thought that they were gonna get Sol Ruka. Like she's gonna come back with 3 minutes left and get like all the
Yeah,
pins.
I was expecting like an FTR thing, right?
Yeah.
It's such a dumb AEW trope, and it's
Yeah.
like I don't need
Because
that.
she I think Jordan was it her or was it Jordan in next? Jordan Grace was in
Jordan
next.
next.
Yeah. Yeah. But then it's Jordan Grace and then we had Lola Vice and Sol Ruka also all in this match. The only thing I can't stand is they did it in both matches. The final pin came with like 5 seconds left in the match. Oh, we're all tied with only less than a minute left.
I was watching it and I was looking at the wrong timer. I was looking at someone in the box
Hmm.
And I'm like, everybody's tied. I'm like, how is the match going to end? I'm like, nobody's pinning anybody. I'm like, there's 6 seconds. I'm like, there's 3 seconds. It's
Yeah.
over. And then the person came out of the box, and I'm like, oh man, there's too many fucking timers on this goddamn screen.
Yeah. But I mean, it's an innovative match. It's something different, right? So
It's fine.
for a
I'm okay
gimmick
with
match,
it.
I like it.
I
Yeah.
I, I think it's a decent pay-per-view like idea.
Yeah. So with that, the final pin comes. So we get the final pin coming in, and she took a lot of pins too. But Kendall Gray gets the final pin at 24 minutes and 56 seconds, literally 4 minutes before the timer runs, or 4 seconds before the timer runs out. And but Kendall Gray took like 3 or 4 pins in this match, and Sol Ruka missed half the match due to the injury. But yet on Saturday night's main event, Soruka faced Bailey and she didn't even have her brace on. So
Yeah,
is
I
this
I
injury
think
legit or is it a
no, they're
work?
trying to protect her. They didn't want her to like lose the match.
Yeah, but but Kendall Gray ends up winning and she's going to be facing JC Jane at New Year's Evil. I think they're going to pull the trigger. They're going to double belt her. They're really high on her.
I mean, like I said, I was very impressed.
Yeah,
Like her wrestling IQ was through the roof. She knew she was in the right spot every
yeah,
time. None of her punches looked like phony baloney shit.
yeah.
Um, it's Lola Vice was pretty bad.
Yeah, what happened to her? Like we were pretty high on her earlier in the year.
And Jordan Grace is I'm starting to like think she's gonna hurt people. Like she's so
I honestly
aggressive.
think I think she's just there for a paycheck right now.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because like she's so overly aggressive with them. Like she like really slams the people down. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
there was one spot, which what is it, to Jordan? I thought she broke her neck to Kalani Jordan.
Oh, they did one spot where it was like a tower off the corner,
Yeah.
and it was like a botched DDT while it was happening, and I was like, oh, somebody's gonna die here. Like they all fell like incorrectly.
In
Yeah.
awkward positions, yeah. But moving on, Ethan Page defending the NXT North American Championship against Mr. Iguana.
It was good. It was a good match.
It was fun. Like Ethan Page for a serious wrestler can knows how to work comedy spots.
Well, he is a comedy character now.
Yeah, but
As much as he wants to be like a serious heel, he's like a comedy character.
which is fine. I don't
Yeah,
mind
that's
it.
fine.
Like it's in the style of Chelsea Green, right? So it works for him. And it was
Yeah,
a fun match. And Page retains. I like the spot where he tried to uh where Iguana tried to do something and then Page just takes the iguana right from him and is like, "No, it's fake." But after this match, after Page retains, we get a 45-minute intermission. Did you
yeah.
notice that?
Why?
I don't know. There was 40. We saw the same. There was a vignette that they showed for WrestleMania 41, the one where they playing poker with all the guys. They showed that 3 times in that 45 minutes.
I thought it was really weird. And the way
Yeah.
that the event is structured is also really odd. Like the women's match was like
Hmm.
half the bar on the timeline. I'm
Yes.
like, how are you gonna have more matches? You have to have two more singles matches and then a men's event, and you're already at
Yeah.
the halfway point of the fucking thing.
Yeah. And they had an intermission, but because the Ethan Page match and the next match were both short. So with that, we're getting into our next match, which is for some reason we're getting Izzy Dame versus Tatum Paxley. This had no business being on a pay-per-view.
I agree with you, and we already know I'm not an Izzy Dame guy. Is he Dane or Dame?
Dame. Like,
Like Dame Judy Dench?
yeah. Like, look at that Dame.
Um, it was actually a pretty decently
Put
uh
together
put
match.
together match, and it had like, which is something we haven't seen on NXT in a long time, was like an actual story being happening
Mhm.
around it. But I think the Sean Spears stuff is like too much. Like they need to
Yeah.
just chill out with that. Like it's a little tiny girl,
Yeah.
and you have three guys outside that are like beating her up every time she rolls out. Like
And the
what's
thing is,
happening?
Izzy Dame is also twice her size, like in terms of height.
Yeah,
So, but
it's It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't offensive, but
I do like Tatum Paxley. I just don't think she was ready to be the champion when they
and I
debuted her
think
though.
that's why they did the switch back. Like you said, I think it was just a test to see how the crowd would react to it.
Yeah. And also I don't think they wanted her to dump it back to in that
JC,
storyline that they're kind of trying to tell now. Like
right.
JC Jane's gonna lose it again,
Yeah.
right? And they didn't want to just take it from her
Yeah,
and give it to the other.
Jane is a transitional champion
Yeah,
right now because she's beefing with the no quarter catch crew. So,
exactly.
maybe this leads to what's her name? Rankowski winning the speed belt.
I want her to win something.
Yeah.
She's being wasted.
Yeah, she's really good. She's so good. We've always been high on Ren Sinclair though. But yeah, Izzy Dame wins, which is the right call here because you want that when Tatum finally gets her revenge, it's going to be like, you know what I mean? But main event, we are arriving in the men's Iron Survivor Challenge. Javon Evans and Leon Slater start this match, and oh boy, was this fun.
It is. It is. But
This was
ha
actually surprisingly, this was a really good match considering who else was in this match.
having seen them both together like a couple times now this week,
Hmm.
um,
Do you think
Javon,
it's overexposure or no?
no, Javon Evans, like we were really close with them, like where we would rank them, but like after
Right.
watching this match specifically,
Leon
Leon Slater is so
is
much
above.
more. He's much
Yeah.
smoother. His like his technique is very
Yeah.
clean.
He the thing with Javon is when he does his aerial moves, he overbound you know what I mean? He
Yeah,
over
he overdoes it. He goes too
yeah.
far, too high, and
But his
he
frog splash is so
no,
nice though.
like he has so much talent. His athleticism is crazy. He's not
Yeah.
polished though.
And a year ago, we were not high on Javon Evans at all when he was
Well,
in
when
the
he first came in, they gave the WWE typical bullshit. They gave him a push right out the gate. Like we don't even know who this guy is.
yeah. And
And
he got
it's not like the righteous showing up on TNA. We don't know who these guys are. Like
no, that we
literally
didn't
nobody on earth knew who
knew who
Javon
this
Evans
yeah.
was.
But he's really and you know, we'll always be the first to admit it too. He's really grown on us.
Yeah, he's a good talent.
Yeah.
He's definitely more deserving of anything that comes his way than Trick Williams was.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. So we get them to start, and Miles Bourne comes in next. He's still a little green, this guy. I don't think he's ready for it.
A little. He's barely at Stax Lorenzo level.
But yeah, then we get Dion Lennox, who had no right to be in this
I don't even
match.
know who that is.
He's one of those dark state guys.
I don't think you can call them that.
Why? That's the name of their group.
No, it's not. It's not nice.
Okay. And then our final entrant is say his name and he appears, Joe Hendry.
Why? Why was it Joe Hendry?
I don't know. Who else are you going to put in there? Who right now in NXT can be in this position?
Ethan Page?
But he had a match already.
Yeah, you could have made anybody
This is not Ring of Honor where Sammy Guevara gets three matches in one show.
You could have made anybody fight Iguana Man.
You know what would have been good? If you had Dr. Wagner Jr. versus Iguana for the Latin American Championship.
It's just like I don't know, man. I don't. Joe Hendry just has one gear.
He's a one-trick pony.
Yeah, he can only do one thing, and
Like what he did at Saturday night's main event, spoiler for that show, works. That works for Joe Hendry.
it does. But it's like the way that he's over in WWE is like, yeah, you can call me a fucking asshole for talking like this, but it drives me nuts that he's so over with the fans 3 years too late. Like this
Yeah.
gimmick is from 3 years ago,
Yeah.
and now it's starting to catch on in WWE. Like people
Yeah.
have been doing
Like
this
we've seen this
already.
gimmick 3 years ago with Yuya.
Yeah, that's what
Give
I'm
me a
saying.
Joya.
We saw it before that even when he
Yeah.
first showed up, and we were like, "Who is this guy? Oh, he's always singing songs." Like, it
Yeah.
was so dumb, but it got
Yeah.
over because he's so
He is
authentic.
charismatic. Yeah.
Yeah,
He does have charisma about him. But
but
just
like
I don't
one gear.
yeah, it's that's all it is. Yeah.
And this is not the match you put this guy in. This guy's supposed to be in your upper mid card,
Yeah.
and he's wrestling on NXT in a multi-man gimmick match for
Yeah.
nothing, for literally for
He
nothing.
should already he should be like on the IC championship level. You know what? Give me Joe Hendry versus Dominic in a feud. I'll take that.
Give me Joe Hendry and R-Truth as a tag team and put them in the tag division.
We'll talk about that on tomorrow's show. So with that, we get, and the same thing happens on this show, and then at the end, Javon Evans gets the final pin at 24 minutes and 57 seconds with 3 seconds left on the clock. That's the only thing. Like it's so overbooked that they do that, and that's what I don't like about this.
Yeah, this match was for me a step down from the women's match.
Yeah, the women's match was much better. It started off so good with Javon and Leon, and then as the rest of the guys started coming in, it just
The match is the I get it that with the time limit how it functions.
yeah,
The matches are too long. Like these matches are too long. Like
yeah.
two of them on one show. Like it was almost how long was each one?
They're 25 minutes each match.
Yeah, that's long.
Yeah.
In WWE fucking
Yeah.
terms. That's like crazy.
But Javon Evans wins this match. Spoiler for NXT in the night after, he faces Obafemi on NXT and he loses that match due to someone who shows up at the end of this match. Tony D'Angelo's back, looking like an NPC from GTA Online.
That's good. He looks like when people only have enough money to shop at the one store and they buy just like everything
Everything
that they
from that
have.
store. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was a nice coat. I like the coat
It's just get rid of just cut the cord.
with Tony.
Yeah. Just have him beat up Stacks and let's get it over with.
Yeah. You know what? Have him go to TNA.
He could have it should have been him.
Yeah.
And I don't even like him.
Like the whole gimmick, the whole mafia boss. I never liked it. I never.
I don't like that fucking inherent cheese that comes with WWE characters.
Mhm.
It just bothers me, even if it's comedic or whatever.
But that's the thing.
Why would a bunch of mafia guys be wrestling? Like, why was this their whole thing? Do you know? Why is the
Yeah.
Undertaker a dead guy?
Yeah. Right. But I mean, eventually Undertaker broke away from that character, right? It's not like.
But I think there's something to say when you have like a Malachi Black and House
Mhm.
of Black where they were just like
Spooky.
there was something spooky about them, but it was so like up in the air what it was that it leaves you to just think in your head what
Are
it
they
is.
spirit?
Yeah.
Are they like spooky? Are they spiritual? Or are they just crazy? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. And they don't really it never really tells you anything.
Yeah. But yeah, Tony D'Angelo. I put this. I mean, the show was fine. What would you score this show?
7-2.
Oh my God, I think that we're gonna have a theme this week because I gave it the same score.
No way.
It was a slight steps below the TNA show.
Yeah, I just the men's match had the second half of the men's match was pretty dog shit.
Yeah. But the women's match was fantastic. The opening match was really good. Like it,
The women's match entertainment wise, just like raw entertainment
yeah,
was there.
was fun.
It
Yeah.
was good. And
But
getting someone different to win something nobody was expecting, that was like a shocker,
yeah.
right? Like no one would have called that.
But other than that, that's all we got. Let us know what you thought of NXT Deadline down in the comments below. And with that out of the way, tune in tomorrow. Campo and I will have another review for you guys tomorrow, appropriately on a Wednesday. We'll talk about it when we get to it. So with that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. And in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.